In this video, we will learn how to edit column label rows in a worksheet in Origin. I'm using Origin 2024 for this tutorial. Therefore, the options and interface shown in this video correspond to Origin 2024. Let me open an Origin project. This is the worksheet that we will use for demonstration. Here you can see a typical Origin worksheet. In this worksheet, the column label rows include long name and units. Sometimes these labels may not be clearly visible or the columns may appear collapsed like this. To adjust the worksheet display, move the cursor to the top left corner of the worksheet. When a small arrow appears, click the cell. It will select the whole sheet. Then double-click at this point. This automatically adjusts all column widths. Similarly, double-click on the row area. You can click on this row or any other row, and Origin will automatically adjust the row heights. In this way, you can quickly adjust the worksheet layout. Now we can clearly see that the long name and units rows are displayed. If we want to add more column label rows, there are several ways to do it. When I move the cursor to this corner, the cursor and menu options change. In older versions of Origin, double-clicking here opens the worksheet properties. However, in newer versions, a single click opens this quick menu. Now I click on this option. From the setting menu, I open Properties and then go to Sheet Properties. Under the View section, there is an option called Edit Column Label Rows. When I click this option, the active column label rows are shown here. I can move or adjust this dialog box so that the worksheet remains visible. Here we have the comments label row. I will use the comments row to write legends for the plot. If I scroll down, I can see additional label rows such as parameters and sampling interval. If required, I can also enable Sparklines. The f of x equal row is used for calculations. It allows us to apply formulas or calculations to a selected column. For this tutorial, these two label rows are required. Now I click Apply and then click OK. I also click OK in this dialog box. Now the selected label rows appear in the worksheet. Now I can type the legends that I want to use. For example, here I type 1 molar %. In the next column, I type 2 molar % and so on. In this way, I can enter legends directly in the worksheet before plotting. Now I go to Plot, choose Basic 2D and select Align Plot. The plot is now generated. The legends are also displayed on the graph. Now let me show another way to access the same options. Instead of opening properties from the menu, I right-click here directly. Under View, I can directly enable or disable options such as Sparklines, f of x, categories, and other label rows. However, parameters is not available in this shortcut list. Therefore, to enable parameters, I need to open the Full Sheet Properties dialog box. For example, if I do not want Sparklines, I simply uncheck this option. Now the Sparklines row is removed from the worksheet. Sometimes, we may also want to rearrange the order of these label rows. To do this, I open the Properties dialog box again, either from this option or from the shortcut menu. In Edit Column Label Rows, if I want f of x to appear before comments, I select the f of x row and drag it upward. Now f of x moves upward, comments moves downward, and I click Apply. Now you can see that f of x is displayed here and comments is displayed below it. In this way, the column label rows can be arranged very easily. These label rows are very useful when preparing and organizing data for plotting. Thank you for watching this short tutorial.